2:07 on New Jersey today on the New Talk Radio 1450 WCTC, the voice of Central Jersey. Welcome to the Tuesday Tunes at 2, 732-545-9282. Toll free outside the 732 area code 1-888-545-9282. And you can listen live at our website as well at WCTCAM.com. A couple of very, very cool guests joining us here live in the studio for this full hour. Before we get to meet them, let me just congratulate the contest winners from last hour. Rhonda from Morganville and Connie from Middlesex, who won the contest for lunch at the bar just coming Friday. So congratulations to the both of you and all of our winners this week. We'll have some fun coming up on Friday. But let's get to the Tuesday Tunes at 2 here now on WCTC. Well, welcome back, Bev Beveridge, Jersey Shore Public Relations. Good to see you again.
Always great.
Always wheeling and dealing, aren't you?
Always. We got so much to talk about. These wheels are always spinning. You know that.
Welcome to the show, Bev, and great job, like I said, as always, putting the show together on a weekly basis. So why don't you introduce our two guests who are here?
Okay, well, our special in-studio guests today include Eddie Testa.
Eddie, welcome.
Yes.
Is that you we were just hearing?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Great stuff, man.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
And then to his right is Tommy Byrne.
Tommy, hello.
Good morning.
Good to see you. Good morning. What time zone are you in?
It's good morning for Tommy.
Well, good stuff, man. Welcome. Good to have both you guys here.
It's great music.
Yeah,
Can't wait for you to hear them.
It's going to be good stuff as
Yeah.
always. Let's meet the guys who are here. We'll start with Eddie Testa, man. Talk about you. Tell us about Eddie Testa.
Been around the Jersey Shore for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Been playing with different bands, mostly my own. I was with the Cruisers back in the 80s.
Okay.
And that developed into other original projects, and we did cover stuff. Played all over the Jersey Shore, all over New Jersey, so it's been a great time.
Some good stuff, right?
Yeah, it's been fun. Yeah.
Grew up in Jersey? You're from here originally?
Yeah, I'm from Freedom.
That's worth a round of applause.
Yeah. Jersey boy.
Anybody from Jersey, I'll tell you
Freedom
what.
boy, so that's
Yeah.
good.
So how have things been like since the hurricane? Obviously affected a lot of people.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you got yourself too affected by the storm, or?
I have a business down in Toms River.
Oh boy.
so
Okay.
I didn't get personally hit, but the area is
Okay.
terrible. It's in bad shape, and things are bad down there.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll get it back on track. You know, everybody, all the artists and everything doing stuff around the area, and we're trying to, hold it together.
Yeah.
So, and trying to help out a lot of different people. So it's coming together.
Well, bless you, man, for that. You've been stepping it up yourself and,
Well,
and
we've
trying
been
to help
doing
people
everything
out,
we can.
right?
When we're asked, we do it.
God bless you, man. So
it's been that kind of thing.
yeah, it's gonna be a tough climb, but
Yes.
thanks to guys like you guys who are here today. You're making Jersey better. So
Yes,
so keep
there's
it up.
A lot
So
of guys out there doing it.
Yeah.
And I'm just glad to be part of it.
family man, Eddie?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Married, wife, kids.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
Well, I got one son.
Okay.
He's in a band. He's following in his footsteps.
Really?
Great.
You know,
I love to hear that.
Yeah. What's he doing?
He's playing in a band called Byrne at both ends. And,
I love that. Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Nice.
they're just coming together. They played a couple, the coffee house shows,
Okay.
but a lot of fun. A lot of fun for me to go see that, and it's been great.
Good.
Music has always been in my life, and now it's in his, and it's just following along. It's great.
It's good
really
stuff,
good.
man. When you can, when
Yeah.
you're something that you're so passionate about that you have the chance to do it, it's like a blessing. It really
Yes,
is, right?
Definitely. The only thing is I can't say anything about their music. I can only go and listen. No pointers. I think I'm learning stuff from them now.
Well, good, man. Good to have you here on the show
Well,
today.
thanks for having
We'll
me.
get to some live music from you coming up in just a second. But let's say hello to our other guest who is here. And we'll welcome Tommy Byrne to the show. Tommy, good to see you, man. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Very cool Stone Pony jacket you got on today, man.
That's right.
You in the scene there? You playing some gigs?
That's
yeah?
where I met this guy.
Yeah,
Down the
yeah.
scene.
The pony.
That's right. Well,
You
not
met
the
this
pony,
guy?
not
Yeah?
the pony.
Okay.
We played at Bar A.
Oh,
June
nice.
of last
Okay.
June. And we were playing with Nick Clemens, who
Okay.
you've had in studio,
Oh,
I
yeah.
believe, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
We were doing a benefit at Bar A.
Okay.
And it was a nice Sunday, I believe. And Eddie, I didn't know who Eddie was at the time. I've heard of Eddie Testa.
Sure,
Being
sure.
around the scene and stuff.
Yeah.
And sure enough, we get off stage, and he comes up to me and said, "Hey kid, I'm Eddie Testa." So, you're Eddie Testa. I know about
I
you.
didn't
I've
tell you
heard-
that I was standing on a stool. That
I'm 6'7", so
Tommy's tall.
that's right. And yeah, I've been in the scene for about 2 years.
Okay.
It'll be March 3rd. This March 3rd coming. It'll be 2 years exactly. I made my first show.
Since your
Stone
first
Pony.
gig?
Yeah,
Wow.
first gig was at the
Congratulations,
Stone Pony.
man.
So
Cool.
We've just been playing along. My band is called Onto Something.
I love that name, by the way.
And
Yeah.
everybody sort of has their own opinion. But I learned from guys like Eddie and Mark Ribbler, who Bev knows, and everybody. And it's just the guys that have been around the scene who I sort of watch how they do it. Southside, I was at the Pony this weekend.
Oh, nice,
Got
right,
to meet
right.
Southside, great guy.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's a fun thing.
Good, good. You look like you're having a good time, so that's
It's-
good. So
A lot of heart in
yeah.
it.
You're a
So,
young guy. How long you been doing this?
When I started, I was 18. Started playing
Okay.
guitar.
Was that last week? I mean, you're a young looking
He's not
guy.
as
I'll
young
tell you
as
what.
he looks.
I shaved. I
I
shaved
can
today. I'm 25.
Okay.
And my father played guitar growing up, and he's listening at work right now with all his buddies.
Cool.
So they're
Awesome.
very happy to be listening. And
Very good.
It was him. It was his. He got me started, essentially, and I could have got started when I was 12, when I was 11, but I was playing basketball and doing sports. And he always said, "Hey, I'm always here," because he played in bands. He grew up. My family grew up in the city,
Okay.
so he was always in cover bands and doing things like that as a kid. And he had it, and he had all the tools, and the guitar was sitting there my whole life. And I took a broken heart to really get going.
Oh, okay.
So that's
usually what does it.
Yeah.
We're no friends.
Yeah. It's a great music, right? And
Many,
lyrics.
many months and years in the bedroom.
So I put it all together and started the Pony, and I've been rocking since.
Good
Down,
stuff,
mostly
man.
down in Asbury.
Okay.
I'm from Woodbridge.
Okay. Wow.
Oh,
Right
he's
in
a
our
Rutgers
backyard.
guy.
Very
Yes, I
cool.
graduated from
Right.
Rutgers in 2009. And,
Real good. Thank you.
It's a
Awesome,
fun
man.
time.
Good stuff. Talk about the band. If I was to
Band.
say, if you were to say, hey, if I was to say, who does your band sound like? Is it that unique a sound, or what?
I
do you
want
think?
it's the Jersey sound.
Okay.
And that originally was my first name. Was Tommy Byrne and the Jersey Sound.
That's beautiful. Okay.
And I went up with a Springsteen cover band called Tramps Like Us. They
I
were
heard
good
of them.
friends
Sure.
of mine.
Oh yeah.
And it was a month into the scene, but I had seen them and hung out with them. And I was going by Tommy Byrne and the Jersey Sound. And then there was a band who has a doo-wop band, or 50s sort of, they do all the Jersey, Frankie
Right,
Valley.
Okay.
They found out about it. And I got in touch, someone got in touch with me and said, "You got to change your name." So I scrambled, I was like, "What am I going to do?" They said, "Well, maybe you'll be on to something someday." So I was like, "All right, there we go." So,
And it stuck.
That's
and
beautiful.
with
We love it.
the band itself, it's a little, I'm influenced by Buddy Holly. I'm a classic rock
Wow,
guy. Buddy
okay.
Holly,
Like rockabilly kind
Queen,
of stuff.
Queen,
Yeah?
not really rock,
Okay.
some songs, but I love Queen. Queen got me started,
Wow.
Freddie Mercury, so I guess the stage presence, things like that, I
Mhm.
get from Freddie. I've studied Freddie and watched him entertain, and he's one of the greatest entertainers, in my opinion,
Oh
of
yeah.
all time. And there'll never be another Freddie Mercury, so I try and model myself, my stage presence after him. And the band, I've got guys that have been in cover bands, done their own original scene. I'm the kid.
Okay.
There's 40-year-olds, there's 50-year-olds, there's guys pushing 60 in my band.
Yeah.
And they're my backbone. I learned from them, and they all have their own sort of influences. But when it comes down to it, I love Tom Petty.
Yeah.
I like Tom Petty. That's a big influence of mine. I hear a lot of things.
Very nice.
Being playing down there, you hear Bruce, but I don't want that comparison. I love Bruce. He's a big inspiration of mine, but I want to be myself.
As an artist, you want to make a unique impression, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of different influences of my band.
So good stuff. It had to be kind of flattering to hear from like a band that had the other name, because that means, hey, you're on the radar.
And it was a month
Somebody's
in.
got your attention. A month in, right?
Yeah.
Kind of
And
flattering. It's I would think to some degree,
It actually,
right?
the night they brought me up, Tramps Like Us was doing like they recreate shows at the Pony and other spots, BB Kings, and they brought me up. We did Hungry Heart, and at the time, Southside and Bruce were up the block at the Wonder Bar,
Wow.
doing sort of talking about the Asbury days, and from there, whoever heard, they said, "I want Tommy Byrne and the Jersey Sound to play at the Stone Pony," and they kept getting calls for the Jersey Sound,
That's
and then
awesome.
they got in touch, and so I had to change it, but it is what it is. Now.
Okay.
We're having fun.
Well, good. Hey, it's the bottom line.
That's
You're
right.
having fun. It's good to have both you guys here on the show today. Questions, comments, you want to say hello to either our guests who are here, Eddie Testa or Tommy Byrne, 732-545-9282 or 1-888-545-9282. Do you guys want to toss a coin to see who plays first, or have you decided? Yeah, you want
Let
to...
Eddie
I
go.
think the new kid should
No.
go.
So energetic, right? So-
Yeah, come on.
I'll go for it.
You want-
It don't matter.
All right, Eddie's gonna go
All right,
first. Eddie Testa.
what are you going to do for us, Eddie?
I'll do a song called Angel.
All right, original tune?
Yes.
All right. All right.
You don't want to hear cover stuff here, do you?
Well, maybe if we got a duet from you guys before the end of the hour, a song you
Yeah.
both know.
Yeah.
But,
And we'll
okay.
get Bev will sing, you'll sing.
I'm
Okay.
afraid I'm not
Is there a
saying
tambourine in the
Oh, we have to
studio
bring
anyway?
Ann in.
I
We have to
think
bring
we
Ann
get
in.
the model and then sing. Cindy and Dave.
Little cruise here.
All right.
All right, all yours, brother. Any
Tuned up?
On the Tuesday Tunes at 2.
I can, yeah. All right. I believe someone gonna get it now. All the love I have inside. And you know there's a little bit of tenderness with all the love I can't deny. Oh yeah, with all the love I feel inside. Well, I believe someone's gonna hold me now through all the passion and the pain. And you know there's a rainbow up above. Without the sunshine, there is rain. Oh yeah, through all the love it stays the same. Oh baby, 'cause sometimes she's an angel, and sometimes she likes to raise a little hell, yeah. Sometimes she's an angel, and sometimes she likes to raise a little hell. Oh yeah. Well, I believe someone's gonna take me now on a trip that lets me fly. And you know it's no imitation fantasy, 'cause there ain't no pills to be prescribed. Oh no, this kind of love just makes you high. Oh yeah, baby. 'Cause sometimes she's an angel, and sometimes she likes to raise a little hell. Oh, sometimes she's an angel, and sometimes she likes to raise a little hell. Yeah. Sometimes she's an angel, and sometimes she likes to raise a little hell. And sometimes she's an angel, and sometimes she likes to raise a little hell. Oh, yeah.
I can definitely relate to that song, Eddie.
Wow, awesome stuff. Yeah,
That's
great
you,
job.
right?
Yeah, it's
Sometimes
all
you're
about
an angel,
me.
sometimes you like the rainbow.
Oh, yeah.
221 on
For
New
sure.
Jersey today on News Talk Radio WCTC. It's the Tuesday Tunes at 2. We got lots more coming up. Our phone number 732-545-9282 or 1-888-545-9282. Also coming up this hour, our next contest, your chance to win a family 4-pack of ski lift tickets to Shawnee Mountain in the Poconos. We'll give you a shot at those coming up in just a couple moments, but lots more with our special guests who are here. Eddie Testa and also Tommy Byrne going to be performing live in the New Jersey Today Cafe on the Tuesday Tunes at 2. 221, lots more coming up right now, your Central Jersey weather.